All right, we have been at this for hours at this point. This is the 2020 Mini Cooper. We have done a full fault scan, and obviously we've got all the modules that are fairly happy at the moment. I did just get back from a test drive with this, so I wanted to validate or confirm the repair. I'm still not quite sure. I think two things happen. It got a couple of run flat tires put on at another shop, and then I can't say that they triggered it, but something happened in there that the steering angle got out of calibration. So we can run through different modules here. We ended up going into a couple of different things. So the first one we ended up having to overcome was the hot function and reset the steering angle, or relearn the steering angle. So took an immense amount of time to figure that out, but we went through the functions. There are some other content out there that will allow you to learn that. But the part of this that I did not know is we ended up having to go into chassis, traction control, and we had to adjustment of the driving dynamic sensor. That was part of the relearn procedure. Now, I'm not going to start it all over because I haven't learned. It's driving good. We have no check engine lights, stability control, collision avoidance, etc. So that needed to be done, as well as the steering angle needed to be relearned, and then a topography scan needed to be done and reset all of those modules. So I haven't counted all these modules here, but as you can see, we have a tremendous amount of modules on here. And as we go through, and I have rescanned it, they have passed all of those systems at this point. So I hope this helps somebody out there. If you're running into a steering angle issue, again, you have to go into chassis, you have to go into traction control, adjustment of the driving dynamic sensor. Once that's learned and cleared, then you have to come in here, relearn the steering angle and yaw rate sensors to make sure the car knows that it's driving straight down the road. So I hope this helps somebody else out there. We've been at this many hours in order to get this information. I do love this Alltel setup here. We're key on, engine off right now. We're gonna go ahead and fire up. I don't have my seatbelt on, so it'll get happy here in a second. We're not going anywhere. So we have no collision avoidance warnings. We did go ahead and reset the oil reminder light. It also had a light on for that. And then it had obviously some other ADAS, advanced driver assist calibration warnings. So this is the ADAS, or I'm sorry, the Alltel ADAS calibration scan tool. And it's pretty cool. It also does my alignments, but I'm going to touch the screen here on the scan tool, and it actually will move. So if you are out away from the car, it will toggle through to where you can reference it up there on the essentially alignment head if you're used to Hunter. But I hope this is interesting. I hope this helps somebody else out there. I know I sure needed the help. Like I said, there is another piece of content out there if anybody wants to look at it, basically what it was before we started looking at it. I believe there was a battery disconnect done on it as well, and that created a whole host of other trouble codes in all of the modules. So we're in good shape. We're going to put a little more test drive miles on it to verify before we send it home, but I think we're fine and she's fixed.